show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the banks of Lake Washington and beautiful Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on the second-ranked team, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Trojans will kick this away to get us going. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Huskies offense will get the first swing today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
They're going to the air on the first play. Grabbed by the receiver. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Touchdown, Huskies. He broke away and they couldn't catch it. Talk about a great way to start this game for setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Trojans offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage.
First play looking to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. And they'll give it to the back. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's hit just before the throw. This one's going to fall in. Lead brings up 4th down. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Running back grabs it on the screen. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The short completion of the tight end. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Play action here on 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And sack sets up 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. Looks to the left for a quick throw. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. That's a short. But the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. First play of the drive, they've come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. Well, now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The the Trojans bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They have some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Karapateas. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Makes the handoff. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They make the stop, but it's a big play with 31.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Trying to get the throw off. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Looks toward the sideline. Finds the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. How about the speed of this defense? Now we're looking at a third down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage. It pays for it. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. going to run it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They'll have to throw it here on second down. There's contact on the throw. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. It's complete. The sophomore quarterback took a shot as he threw. First down and 10. The back's got it. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, this guy is running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Myles Gaskin.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Hand off to the back. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Washington now operating in the red zone.
Here we go, set.
Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Huskies looking to run some tempo here. Motion now from the tight end. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
2nd and goal for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Off the play fake on 1st down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Looking for a man. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
completion makes it second and short. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Try and muscle for the first down. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The Trojans will line up to punt it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. No fair catch. He fields the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And looking to throw now on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let. But it brings up a fourth down.
Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back. And it's caught across the middle. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Off the RPO, caught to the right. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into the...
The ball is loose. Ball scooped up by the defense.
Man, that one hurts, especially as you're trying to close the gap. For halftime.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Here we go.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Escapes the pocket. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The sure hands. It's Harapateas. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. And they quickly spike the football to stop the clock.
He strikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play. 3rd down coming up.
Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Running play called on 3rd and short. He's got the 40. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting first half than you?
And the Huskies will kick this away to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking deep down the left side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking deep to the right side. Oh, that one's picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Nice grab. It's Harapateas. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Here's the 2nd down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And here's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
They'll run it here. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff to the back. The freshman brings him down quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Fields. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The receiver grabs it. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Quick throw to his receiver. The pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
On 1st down, it's play action. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a 1st down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
Look out, room to run here. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
He tries the right with a quick throw, and he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Grab down the middle. It's Karapateas. The sophomore with great work after the catch. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the
The QB throws his third pick of the day. Not much on return there, but interception to give the offense the football at the 42. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And now the handoff. That's a strong stiff arm. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
Quick pass, the catch is made. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. On the run here. Lets it go. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Signs the quick throw. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. The defense has kept the offense out of the end zone all game, and they stop on 3rd and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. That's an important score. We've got a 1-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Big gain. Catch made at the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
That is great arm strength. Received by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They keep him off balance with a run. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Working clock with the ground game. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. Touchdown, Huskies. That's how you finish a play.
This is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Who makes the grab? And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pin back. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch in this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Trojans are going to keep this drive rolling. Looking to chuck it again. The completion made.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. And the gain just good enough for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks left and finds his target there. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Plugged out at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he finds his tight end for the catch. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Short, they'll try to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Can they play key boy here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Makes the catch. It's Karapateas. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Grinding away with a running game. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And he'll drop back here on third down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on third down. Now to set up a pivotal 4th down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. They try to sneak it for the first. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another